Hey everyone, it's Gab. If you enjoyed the YouTube videos, you might also enjoy watching me on Twitch. You can find the links in the description down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, I'm on the play. No second land, no Necro. Have the wrong Necro. Revolt, yeah, maybe I should play some fetch lands. I have Grief. I have Voidwalker. I have my stuff dying. Defile, yeah. I mean, from what I've seen so far, Tamio is insanely busted. I want my 1-mana removal spell to be able to kill the Tamio, kill a halfling on the draw. Just, yeah, Defile's just unacceptable. Alright, I have the very fair curve of turn 2 Voidwalker, turn 4 Sheoldred. A Sonic. Playing Necro. So, I guess mid-range. Did not expect Howlet Fountain as the follow-up here. Mulliganed into a pretty mid-hand. I have no idea. It looks like just some kind of mid-range deck, control deck. Oh. Priest in the yards. Correct. Playing a Traxel. Might have blue flare. I have Grease and Priest. They might have flare. Guess I'll play Shelly first. Right, they're down to 9 already. Just tell themselves, what, 8 points of damage? 9. Oh. They're gonna have Ephemerate. I should have Inquisition first. I usually want to attack first, obviously, but forgot about Ephemerate. Another Ephemerate double indulgence. Big trouble. Seems like if I can't beat that deck with my discard Voidwalker Necro deck, even my removal's like decent against them. Oh, there's a Traxel. I can probably scoop. Well, let's see what they hit with the Traxel, but it's more just to see what's in their deck than anything else. Traxel, Delta, Thoughtseize, Traxel, Buried Alive. They're playing Buried Alive. Buried Alive's only creatures, right? Yeah. Faithful Mending. Buried Alive. Oh, Buried Alive Priest of Felrites is super nice. It's kind of one card package. It's all the value. It's all slow, but it's good. They are down to 4. I'm gonna go down to 2, and then I'm just gonna die. That's what I forgot to put in my deck, Sign in Blood, of course. Alright, Relic is in. Winter Moon seems decent. Voidwalker. Necromentia is like probably okay. What's not good against them? Bowmaster maybe? Even though the damage does add up. Something's gotta go. And then push. Even though getting the Archaeologist is kind of nice. Okay, what's my least terrible card here? It is search. Does Buried Alive search? They're probably gonna board it out. I would assume that's the first card that comes out after sideboard. Because it's like solely rely on the yard, just sucks against graveyard hate. I mean, their whole deck kind of sucks. A lot of their thing kind of sucks against graveyard hate, but let's try that. Flute. What would you name on Flute? Oh, I mean, I'll keep, but yeah, the Hive is nice against them. Have I been enjoying Wintermoon? I've literally never cast it. Dubs Archaeologist. Thing is, Wintermoon, if they have one basic, feels kind of bad. I have to take the Vengeance, right? The hand they have. You've been really unimpressed with that card, yeah. That was my first instincts, but I figured I'm playing so many basics, I should try it. But like, yeah, it's kind of card, even if they have like one basic, feels like it's gonna feel bad. And their deck can somewhat operate on not a ton of mana. Like a much, much, much worse Blood Moon. But it is only 2 mana. Wintermoon could be good with land. Oh, that's a good point. Combined with land destruction. You get their basics. Wait, did it just shock? Is that a misclick? Is Wildfire modern legal? No. 99% sure it's not. Did it morph into Death Shadow? Or are you just flexing? I think it was maybe just brain fog. Maybe they thought it was their turn or something. Anyway, it's a nice pickup for them. Okay, how does that work? Beginning of your end step. Wait, Wildfire is legal? Oh. How does it work? You only pay once? So I don't want any of these lands. It's decent amounts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna go like Voidwalker, Grief You, plus Necromentia. You just get rid of March? Or double Voidwalker? Not a good sign, like. I mean, turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Spell, turn 3 Necro, and I still don't feel like super great about my spots. I did play kind of a break on turn 2. Alright, we knew that Purge too. That was lucky. Swift Purge after draw. Yeah, I think you're right. Necro complaining Necro is bad. Not sure, but to find out. Could do just 5. Or could do 8. I'll do 8, I guess. Inquisition can go, Thoughtseize can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grief's pretty bad. The other Grief's not great, honestly. That's very lucky. Just Necro, but yeah, they completely punted, right? Not purging after my draw step. I think this is Tutor game. I think I might just go Grief. Hardcast Grief, sack it, Profane Tutor. Not Ephemerate. Oh, that's not what the mail. Buried Alive, Rigoria's Vengeance. Probably have to Buried Alive, right? Oh, and you get to untap. Winter Moon's screwing me over more than it's screwing over my opponent. Classic. Well, that card is out. Might slow down their Priest package. Let's see if they have anything else. Priest, Grizzlebrand, attracts. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't get a draw step. Should I just draw 10? I should never draw 10 because I have Shelly in my deck. All I can draw is Shadow of Doubt. Gain some life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Winter Moon prevented the Priest. I have one more turn on the Tutor? Wait, what? Is there a nombo between Tutor and... Did I mess up? I guess there's one more. I guess that was last turn. Okay, so they get to Priest next turn. Maybe I just need to attack. Was Hive? Oh, I tapped the wrong mana again. Discounted my mana. Alright, lesson learned. Don't go down to 1 when you have Shelly in your deck. At least unless you really have to. Alright, they didn't self-mill a Priest. They sell them. -1 mana. Only had 1 more mana. That's silly. Maybe I'll just go for March. Can't believe I tapped that tower last turn. Bargains card to get rid of the Necro. They're so bad though. Even every time I play with Beseech, I'm disappointed. Alright, kind of YOLO. Because if they have anything, I kind of lose, but I guess I can just kill them with Shelly. Nice. Once you pay the life, they can't interact, right? Yeah. Or Shelly trigger. They can't like let you pay the life and then kill your Shelly before you gain the life. That part's kind of nice. Time flies. Time flies in the sewer.
Good 12 months toiling in the sewers.
Glad you're enjoying your time. And thanks for your support, Wish Cash. Or Weiss Cash enthusiast. Wait, where'd that come from? I just subbed at Gorio. Yeah, mistakes were made this game. I might still be okay though. I might still be okay with the One Ring and Necro and Shelly in play. They hit Teferi. They did hit Teferi, Purge, Grief. Purge, Island, Thoughtseize, Solitude, Teferi. Oh, it has haste. Right. Small detail. They didn't hit Ephemerate at least. So they're gonna take my One Ring. Then they're gonna purge. They keep purging before draw step. They're not playing very well. I should have lost this game, but also I have some bad cards in my deck. I made some bad plays myself. One model, it's like kind of pet peeve for streamer when they're playing a deck and someone says something like what you said. It's like we can only play one deck at once. It's like it's not because someone's playing something different that the other card someone played is like just unplayable. It's like people are just trying different stuff. I mean, sure, there's trends and stuff. You see someone do well, maybe you want to try something good, but yeah, I mean, it's literally my fourth match in the format. Title does say it's my fault. All right. I might just ignore the I think I'm just gonna ignore the TEF. There one card I can exile that makes a difference. I only have one big creature. No tutor next turn. Oh, you mean no tutor next turn because I didn't get rid of Teferi. Yeah, I should have killed Teferi. Forgot about that. Good call. Good call. I mean, the Winter Moon's doing a little something, I guess. I'll probably keep one in. I might be happy drawing the one. Also drew both my lands at basic swamps. It did slow me down a tiny bit. Yeah, losing my tutor for free damage, definitely not worth it. That Hive is carrying me hard, though. Are they playing any new cards? Not that I can remember. Oh, they are, yeah. You're right, they're playing Buried Alive with multiple priests. Unearthed priests. Alright, let's cut a couple of Winter Moons. Classic Modern, if your deck can't operate on like one or two lands, what are you even doing? You want to play Fetch with Surveillance? I want to lose life when I have Necro in my deck. What's their hand ending into a Traxel? Well, their hand is terrible. They need Indulgence pretty badly. think this deck is all too fair. It doesn't. You're a priest. Okay. Our priest targets any creature. They have Gristlebrand, and am I gonna grief them this game? My 1/2 is Necro. I'm just gonna get rid of Necromentia. Card stings. They do have Prismatic Ending. Get rid of Corruption. Yeah, the borders. It's nice to have access to all these cards. You get used to that. Ephemerate. I need to dodge what? Grief? Is Grief their best draw? Ooh, they kept on top. Hopefully it's just a removal spell. I need a conquer. Pre-modern. Oh no, is it? Okay. Just getting my own attracts, alright. Alright, we got there. I have a feeling griefing them is going to be pretty underwhelming. Room just started. We barely defeated Gabriel last round. Trying out a, I guess, I don't know, kind of fairly traditional build, let's say. Not super sold so far, but I don't love the look of the deck, the feel, but maybe I'm just being a little negative. Necron doesn't seem like it's going to be like quite worth it. All right. I guess I'll hit them with the grief. Mox Jet. You think they'll let me play Mox Jet at the PT? What would be my odds of winning the PT if only I was allowed to play 4 Mox of any given color? Okay, they have Nightmare with some lands. Deadly Dispute's really good for them too. Yeah, I'll take the Nightmare. Probably 5%. Isn't 5% already my odds? Don't I win 1 in 20 PTs I play? No, not really. Yeah, maybe you should just play Affinity. I'd probably just lose to the top 8 to someone playing a Wrath of the Skies deck or something. Be like, nice mocks you have there, nerds. It might actually be better in a like non-artifact based deck where you can't just get wrecked by Artifact Hate, Meltdown, Wrath in the Sky, something like that. Meltdown, Pulper, and these sideboards, yeah. How's Mengu been doing with Affinity? Pretty good draw. We know they have the flare. Donna, and March doesn't seem very efficient against them. Should I hardcast Grave? I think I'm gonna hardcast the Grave. I think it's just too all in too. I need more pressure. Even though Sheoldred right away is more damage. Might not even be that much more damage in the long run. Is that the list Canister was playing the other day? I'm still salty from LG's ref from the sky. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, it's true. They get me good. I'm 1.5% without Demoxins. Ooh, they drew a Nightmare. That's probably kind of GG for me. Do they have like an infinite combo? Not yet, but if they're ahead on life, they can kill me fairly fast. But they're not ahead on life. They're not quite there yet, I think. They can pay X life to deal X2 damage. There's only one Marionette in play? Or I'm more or less likely to win a PT now than career average? I think more than average. I think I win more than... I mean, I've not won that many PTs, right? I've won 2 in over 100. I think I'm more likely to win. I'm like more than 1.5% to win a given PT right now. The fields are smaller on average. People are worse on average, I think. Or I'm better than the... I'm better relatively. I have a really good testing team. What do you think about Opens deck? It's good. As long as you're not... As long as no one's casting Rest in Peace against you. I would have said the opposite was complete confidence. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would assume the same as you, but I've heard a lot of people say the PT is easier than it used to be. Alright, so how bad does it get for me? They're gonna get back Bloodghast. They're gonna get back Soul Trader. Then they can do Gravecrawler. That's 1 life for 1 damage. Do they have another? Right now they don't have another Marionette. I mean, am I really slowing them down by... It's already 1 life per 2 damage? Why? Oh, the treasure too. Right. I mean, I can't win, right? I can't get out of this mess. Let's see. That's a good point, Maul. Says PT is easier because you don't have all the top players on the gold train with events to every PT. I think the best players have become a lot better, but the average has gone down. I don't think so. I doubt the best players now are much better than the best players. I mean, it's not like the game has changed much. Also, like, the average player is more organized. Like, the good players had an insane edge. Like, late 90s PT. I mean, look, Kai won 7 PTs. Edgar, what's up, bud? Edgar says the Pro Tour has just much higher percentage of people who are playing there first. Yeah, that I'm not sure. Possible. Am I dead? Did they reassemble everything just trivially? Treasure, yeah, I'm just dead. Alright, Voidwalker good. Spot removal kind of sucks. Flute seems really good. A Relic can go. Necromentia seems fine. Push not great, but maybe still good enough. What else disrupts them? Chalice disrupts them, right? Casting, and you actually have to cast that card. Well, only wondering, at 4 Necro, didn't have room for more. I don't think this deck's very good. I doubt it. How do you keep sacking the Gravecrawler? It costs them a life. It does, but they do 2 damage for every 1 life they pay because they're sacking the Treasure and the Gravecrawler. A big room. How much of being a good player PTR comes from deck selection? How much from in-game decision making, you think? Mostly in-game decision. Especially now with net decking and all the info. It's, you know, it's not that hard to have a good deck. Whereas back in the day, having a good deck was just huge. Kind of pre-internet. Obviously, the internet was around, but, you know, not as much info. That's a decent draw. The field is too broad to win with subpar. Yeah, I mean, it was already hard to win with subpar back in the day. Grief, Feed the Swarm, and Bloodghast. I'll take the Grief. That's my Voidwalker. He's good. Maybe I should have just taken the removal spell. I do have like 2 card drawing engines. I don't think I'm gonna go nuts here. Probably just draw like 4 or something. Just pitch an extra lands. That's a card too.
Yellowhat arrive.
That's a card. Grave Crawlers galore, and have Bloodghast in hand and a mystery card. Just ping both Bloodghast and hope they don't have a zombie, or get the One Ring going first. GTFO, thank you so much for the 44 months. Yellowhat arrives. Is consuming corruption good in this shell? I'm assuming it's much worse than the Black March. And you want to max out on March 1st. I have a few in my sideboards. I think it's probably worse than Fatal Push too, because of I played my land first. Nice. Because of Tamio and some other scary 1-drops. So it probably max on these 2 first, even though my push are like not the greatest here. Huh, small detail. Whoopsie. Is it gonna be a shame scoop phase? Wait, what? The Knives resolves first? What happens? I don't know what happened. This deck doesn't have a ton of cards. It has a tower. It has 2 flutes in the sideboard. Necrodominance. A couple corrupted corruptions. They're mulling to 5, but probably a couple good top decks. They could be out of it. You probably get a lot of crappy hands with that deck they're playing. A bunch of the cheap creatures, no payoffs. Mediocre beatdowns. Milled Gravecrawler though. Good. Kind of close call. I really want to play Voidwalker next turn. I guess I'll just grief. See what they're up to. Push, Bloodghast, no second land. I'll punish because my troll's not just a swamp here. Also, I'm thinning the deck, so I'm less likely to draw one. It's like this one should go fairly well for me. Just 3 cards, discard an extra land. I could have discarded that Inquisition if I were really bad. Necro does seem it is a little slow. The effect, the first, I don't know. There's some matchups where you get to go nuts and like draw a really good hand, I guess. Has Necro been better than the Ring? Think so. I'd guess yes in these games, these matchups. That's probably kind of close. Oh. That's not how the deck works, is it? Was already like decent before I got upgrades. Pretty good looking hand. Especially if they play my Fatal Push. Turn 1 Tamio. That works. I think they're playing Nadu. And so it began. The tower screwing you over. Let's see, maybe I'll draw lands. It's not so bad, I guess, if I go March next turn on a creature and then Necro. Can I just pitch a Necro in this matchup? Do they play blue flare? You're up. I mean, tower can be. If you go like grief, sag the grief, Necro turn 2. That's like some good, such a good draw. $50 waste. Casting these marks. I always feel like you're gonna misclick something, but then usually it's fine. I know blue flare doesn't work with green creature, but they could play a blue flare next, a blue creature next turn, and then I play Necro, they counter it. Tower might still be pretty decent here. I might tutor for grief. I don't want to draw. I could tutor for a Bowmaster too. Alright, it's upkeep. Right, I don't get to see what I draw. Kind of have to get grief, I think. What else would I get? Has to be grief. Endurance, Oracle. What do I take? Just Oracle? Let me take Oracle. That seems pretty bad. How much am I supposed to draw? Just 21? 20? 21, you think? That's close. I don't know what the odds are of bricking, but I was thinking 20 just in case I just go push. All right. What do I want to keep? So they're gonna go. Probably want Shelly. Probably want like Shelly. So I have 4 mana for Shelly. Land Shelly, cards for grief. That's 4. I'm gonna keep 1 Shelly. Can play a Bowmaster. Sack it for Shelly, but then I'm tapped out. Keep a push. Yeah. Can't tell what I'm keeping. I'm keeping a grief. I'm keeping a push. I think I did one too many. Alright, hopefully I kind of got it right. It's kind of sick if they hit blue flare. Maybe that's one of the reasons to maybe that's one of the reasons. Ooh, the Winter Moon's kind of nice. Why did they hit halfling? I'll just discard. Yo, Yenrik, do you 5 another league? Is Merc just tier 0? A little more like blue reds. You won boards? Classic. I quote Yenrik. Someone asked him when he was gonna play blue white after he 5-0'd the league with blue red this morning. He's like, "Well, this deck's so good, I can't picture myself playing blue white anytime soon." What happened? Salut Moustique, non, j'ai à peine joué. J'ai à peine joué pour l'instant. Nadu deck, just a value deck. Depends on the builds. Oh, I forgot I had Tower. Could have not kept the land, I guess. In their hands, just unreal trash, right? Maybe I should just take Oracle, and then if I can exile it at some point, or... I don't know how their deck, like, loops the Oracle. I don't think it's gonna matter. Is there win con? Oracle... Maybe one Oracle, one Endurance, so maybe if I just get both, they can't really win anymore. They can maybe, like, flood the board. I have only 28 cards left. I don't think I need to go nuts here. I'll just do 10. I think I can safely Bowmaster. Well, yeah, I'll Bowmaster now, so I can keep an extra card.
In honor of 59 months, can you put on the famous yellow hat?
Kyle Laser. I don't know, it's a slippery slope. Imagine everyone who gets 59 months asks me to wear the yellow hats. How am I supposed to focus? Necro Sheoldred. Yeah, Necro Sheoldred is an okay combo. Just one ring on steroids. They can make a 2/2. What should I name? Nadu or Oracle? What do people think? Nadu? Is that new UI? That it just disappears like that? Or was it always that way? What if the Nentuko? Oh yeah, or else if you don't name Nadu, they can just make a bunch of 1/1s probably. Yeah. Alright, Shadow seems reasonable. Flute, maybe. Thoughtseize. I don't know, I have a lot of cards that are reasonable. Voidwalker's old mid, right, against them. Doesn't do that much. Necromentia is not a reasonable magic card, yeah, I agree. Poor Nadu enjoyers. One Urborg. I think Urborg's gonna help my opponents more than it's gonna help me. Is Flute good enough against them? It's decent against Shuko. It's decent against Nadu. Break the Ice works against Saga, but I don't know if that's enough to bring it in. Wish I'd looked. They probably have what, like two islands, one forest or something, 1/1. They have mana creature. Winter Moon's probably too bad on the draw. What am I supposed to cut? All the cards seem quite good. Maybe Necromentia is like, maybe push. Trim couple push. Could just cut Tutor too. But I think it's too slow on the draw. Really hope there's a Necro in my top 3. Stick Ice Fang, right? Necromentia. I mean, their deck does very little without Nadu, right? It's like Urza Saga and Nadu. Are there two cards that do something? They didn't play Saga. What's that about? Did you another Ice Fang? Oh, they're keeping Flare Denial mana up. Stonks. I agree, it could be too slow. I mean, obviously if they play Nadu and have Necromantia, it's just so little. Speaking of, no, it's just a Courtling Oracle. Okay. Force of Vigor. Yuko. Which... Alright, I'll need to take the flare right now. Don't Nadu me, please. Did I give up on taking turns? I haven't given up on taking turns, but I want to try like a bit of everything. Huh? Oh, they're scared of a scam play, I guess. I need to flute the Urza Saga. Or else I'm just gonna die to the tokens. Playing around the 1 mana for free. What's the 1 mana for free? Get Necro here, I guess. Wait, why did it not attack? Did you record? Also did not attack? Did you exactly cord? Getting Necro if I don't draw a swamp is all rough. So my options are Necro or Phyrexian Tower. Afraid of Bowmaster? Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, that Shelly is going to kill them really fast. They can't even cast Flare. Might as well, right? I did have chords. Been sick if I just went for Shadow of Doubt. Just the Soul Raids. Just kill it right away. And that's a big downside. I never thought about that. It's not like I've played with the card much. Alright, kind of got owned. I mean, they wouldn't be scared of Bowmaster. They would be okay just trading, trying to get some damage in. It had to be exactly cord. Had to be exactly cord. I should have... I mean, I wouldn't have thought about Haywire Might, but I guess I should have. How are you gonna carry? I don't know. They just have 5th of their deck that just instant wins them the game. And I spewed my Bowmaster. Yeah, my play was probably bad last turn. Gonna do it now because of... Oh wait, they were 1 short of cord anyways. Cost myself 1 damage maybe. Matter. Unlikely, but most of my draws are like lands or removal. Oh no. What's a card on top? Do you have to keep at least one card on top? Or is that trouble for me? Or wait, why did I play that? Oh god, what am I doing? Alright, I would have lost anyways. Alright, I want to do less discard on the play. Even Grief. Grief was Necro so good though. I'm gonna do the... I want to do Push and the first Winter Moon. Maybe Damnation's just okay too in some spots. Shuko, Might, Cord, Break the Ice. Should there be another tower? No, I think one is good. I have very little to stack. This is gonna get in the way of you casting Necrodominance. My land count's pretty low. Favorite step? Draw step, obviously. Why would you ever skip it? They're mulling to 5. Have Inquisition push. And Break the Ice for their, like... Saga, like Saga is the way to get back. Mulligan to 4. MH3. It was a request. It was a Sky Laser request. Good thing I didn't bring in Winter Moon. Double basic. If they had Saga, they would have played it. I should just turbo Shelly out, right? That was almost bad.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions."
That was a good mulligan to 4 for them. I think I had a good hand. I guess no Necro. Easy clap. One tower, 1/1 ring. It's good deck building. Big part is they could still win. If they draw Nadu here, they draw Nadu and get a little lucky. Get very lucky, probably. Man, that was their multi 4. That had like a veil or something. Would have been in big trouble. Duel for dominance. What does that card do? So what do they have in their deck after sideboard? 0 Veil of Summer. No respect. No respect for Necro. It's a nice curve. Inquisition, Voidwalker, Necro. Surely this is good enough. Self-mill, Flare of Denial, Gaze or Flare? Hard for them to get a blue creature, right? Without Gaze.
MTGO.
Guess I'll still take the flare. Hey Goon. Welcome back. Thanks for the resub. You're having a wonderful day. Wow. That just happened. They drew mail and they mailed Narcomoeba double that was fair. Hey Whitey, I don't know. I don't know what I want to try. The mono black deck doesn't look very fun. Just look like pretty repetitive, and I mean either way they're casting a creature next turn. Probably just better off saving my Fatal Push. Next turn, if I draw a black card, I can go Grief, Push. Tower would be like best possible draw. When Tower is good, it is really freaking good. I'll say that. So I could like push Gravecrawler and then Tutor and then hope I draw lands. And still have the Haze Bloodghast in hand. Wait, why did I pitch the Necro? And then suspend Tutor? That was much better. Dude, what am I doing? Oh my god. Oh, that sucked. I'm an idiot. Clearly an idiot. Wow, I would have been just fine, I think. Yeah, I just tunnel vision, obviously, and it was really bad. The flare, the surveillance, probably. Bench mine, just dead. I guess not. We got like insanely lucky. Like hit their like 0.1%, or I don't know. It's probably like what, 1 in 1,000. What happened that game? They draw the self-mail and self-mail what they did. That's kind of absurd. Chalice probably a little too good, even if it stops some of my stuff. And Grief's pretty heinous too. Necromentia's probably not great. It's pretty bad. I don't have Necro, I don't have Graveyard Hates. I have pretty awkward hands. A little better. Can get rid of lands. Can get rid of Voidwalker, maybe. That's the first version, Goon, but also which utility lands you want to play. Yeah, I could play like maybe one Castle Locktwain. That'd probably be decent. Could play a second tower. Tower has looked quite good. Might just draw free here. I'll draw 2 spells, 1 land on average. I draw a 1 mana spell. Let's do 4. Alright, can they do anything? I guess I can't really discard. I can't cut Fatal Push against a frog deck. All the 1 mana spells. Oh, they played a land though. Maybe they have blue flare in hand. Let's say card cast. Alright, Damnation's not the greatest against blue flare. Here does Bowmaster plus March the prized. The card gains flying. It does. Alright, probably just draw a couple cards. Vengevine? Hard casts? No. I think I'm just gonna draw free. Hmm. The frog's too late to save Dude, you missed an insane game one. My hand was Inquisition, Voidwalker, Necro on the play. I go Inquisition, take their blue flare, leave them was Gaze. They draw. They draw the 0-4 that self mills 4, and out of their 4 cards, they mail a Narcomoeba and 2 prize amalgam, and I just lose. Oh, I kept in Fatal Push. I'm so smart. I didn't board out Wintermoon? Not so smart. I'll do the first grief. Not a ton of hate, but I also just don't have a ton of hate. A4 Voidwalker is just not enough. Oh, they're mulling to 5. No. It's back. Venture deeper. Okay, that's not too bad. Can live. Gravecrawler lets them bring back another Gravecrawler. Oh, they don't have black mana? Classic discard spells in this matchup. Two cards for a gaze worth. Ooh, Crypt's kind of a nice one in the Necro deck. If you want max efficiency. Unless people start playing ley lines. This Soul God Lantern's probably good enough. They get 2 on top. And prized. We know their last cards? Just a Gravecrawler still? What did they top? They topped Sewers? Oh no, they topped Frog. Then they have another good draw step coming. Stanley Thetis, thank you so much for your Prime sub. Welcome to the sewer. If anyone else has a Prime sub, you get to dodge all the ads. Hey Da Vinci, am I confident on Nadu being good? Yes, pretty confident. How good, I don't know, but yeah, it's obviously a great card. My hand's quite good. My hand's quite good. I guess I should just push the frog now. Necro now? Really?
You remind me to click free money button. I click free money button.
Yeah, I can't believe I don't do that multiple times per stream. I'm such a Munson. Alright, how much damage do they have? 8, 7, 8, 12? Just gamble. Oh, I have a tutor coming up. Right. Oh. Probably just get basic swamp, right? Or do I have a 1-mana creature? I should just get basic swamp, right? Chad's just clueless. Chad, are you clueless? I think you're clueless. Damnation's not very good. They have like two secret keepers and a Vengevine. What do we kill here? Just Amalgam, I guess. Yeah, Ring might have been a close second. They have no cards in hand. No ways to draw. Next turn, what do I want to do? Just Shelly March again. Could do Inquisition in case you draw Flare. Because Shelly Necro is just going to be GG. I think I could just draw Black Flare. I don't think I should play around Blue Flare, so I want to go Necro and March again. So keep Tower, Shelly, March, And then some black cards, I guess. Maybe a Relic just in case. Is that enough black cards? Maybe I'll do Voidwalker too. I guess that only go to 15. Maybe One Ring was better. I should be okay. I should be okay. Does Chalice for 0 stop anything in their deck? Does it stop anything in my deck? Profane Tutor. What about theirs? I don't think so, right? It's close. If they top deck, I lose. Black Flare obviously is just awful for me. I'm not sure they need to top deck anything super great. There's good patience on the Chalice. I'm actually going to get to cast it for 1 mana next turn. Dark Blast. Don't jinx it. Might have to ban you if they cast a Dark Blast. How many marches do I have left? 2. So draw 8, go down to 1, gain 16. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm not dying. Do I want to cast Chalice for 1? Lose my Fatal Push? Probably fine. Can cast Bowmaster. Bowmaster is really good. Oh, I'm not sure how many Bowmaster I kept in. I think I kept most of them in. Corruption is nice too. March a what? March Vengefine maybe? You hate the relic activation there. We've got a floater. We've got a relic activator. Yeah. Unclear if I can kill them. I guess I have some Voidwalkers left and stuff. Their deck. Yeah, I need to practice limited goon. There's draft at the next PT. To just Griefless March here. Helen go. It could be a Nadu deck. Could also just draw a tower. If you ever need any editing help or thumbnail help, feel free to DM. I do GF. Well, there's a lot of decent YouTube tutorials out there, right? So can maybe just check that out. I just need to learn. I mean, I don't know unless you. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly. What am I worried about here? Subtlety. Subtlety. Flare is not the end of the world. I'll just main fix Bowmaster. Whoa. Jeez. I think my thumbnails are actually pretty decent. No? I need maybe some variety with the... They look pretty good, right? I like that font. It's just the quality of the video. It's not just like entertaining enough. I think. Also, I just don't have that many subs yet. I mean, to be fair, I'm getting decent views for under 1,000 subs. No clickbait? How is that not clickbait? Not enough shocked face. You need explosions. Alright, so what's going on here? X-Catcher. How does Tidebinder works against? They have to counter the trigger and then you don't pay the life? It doesn't shut it off. I almost selected Don't Recommend channel on my YouTube homepage for your daily MTG channels a few days ago. I thought some donk was ripping your stream content and uploading themselves until I realized I was you doing that. Well, the daily MTG is like not really stream content, it's like a bit of everything. The stupid faces actually have really high score. Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah, I should like, say they counter it. That thing doesn't work on enchantments, right? No, so just counter the trigger once, which is still pretty good. Good double block. Okay, what do the cards do? Heck. 3/4, Automer, Falsely Controlled have Lord 1. I actually do want to block, right? Yeah, Hexcatcher would have been nasty there. True. I didn't acknowledge that push without fetch wasn't correct in this deck. I think it's kind of close. I think my build's actually pretty reasonable. Not very exciting, but reasonable. Do I know their entire hand? I actually do, right? I can just draw 19. Right? There's nothing that's stopping me from doing that. Did I not hit a single Bowmaster? I'm unlucky. Right. Alright. Force, we know their hand. We know their exact hands. So what am I going to keep? Shelly Swamp, March. Shelly Swamp, March. Black card. black card, I guess. Damn, now Winter Moon not being a black card. Still March for 11. Not the greatest, though. Get the tower. Little mana boost. Just don't play targets for my March and I can't win. Easy. That's getting indestructible, right? It's indestructible as long as you control at least 2 other merfolks. Could draw Bowmaster though. Thing bounces my Shelly. I mean, do I care? Probably not. Probably can't really lose, right? Just gonna draw 10, gain 20. Am I doing the challenge? No. I even have Revolt right now. Oh, I forgot about Ward 1. That was not great. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Alright, I admit defeat. I messed up. Rip 10 life. It's okay, who needs the 10 life anyways? Who's counting? That was my plan, was to like just push the other one and make it not indestructible anymore, but yeah, small detail. Small detail. Just push the Mutavault. It also has Ward 1. Alright, Damnation, Thoughtseize, Corruption. These Voidwalkers seem pretty bad. That Shadow, that seems bad. Winter Moon kind of bad. Could do Flute. For their free drop slash. Yeah, I mean, Flute is. Oh, yeah, Necromentia too, thank you. I mean, the Voidwalker is not the absolute worst. And it's a black card for Grief. Might just be better than Flute, honestly. Just because it's a black card for Grief in March, it's actually like pretty relevant. Maybe Break the Ice. Maybe it should have been Break the Ice. Ooh, I'll keep. I'll gamble. Shadowports, jeez, can't win. Another one? Tap target land. I mean, I'm not really joking when I say can't win. They have 2 lords and they're fairly similar. Corrupt is consuming corruption or whatever. People used to play that card. Now would be an excellent time to draw that land. Corruption? That's a word in French, actually. It's the name in French. Yeah, this is literally Tendrils of Corruption, except it also hits Planeswalkers. Which one do you kill? At 14? And a flash card, this is instant. Probably just the Lords. Guys, that's another reason not to play random fetch lands. Just not get hosed by Tidebinders, Blood Moons, and stuff. Classic Ether Violet right on time. Alright, one more draw step, maybe. Rashad Import versus Necro, which year is this? How's drafting going? Any plans to stream some? Yeah, but next week probably. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go in secret constructed testing mode on Monday, I think. And then just do pretty much only drafts on stream. Maybe play some net decks. Have you drafted much already, Roberto? Any early hot takes? What did we say? Break the Ice maybe better than Voidwalker? On the play though, probably not. Flute for Vial? Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. A lot of my removal is instant speed and stuff. Yeah, Jewel, what's the last deck Spike 5-0 was? That's what I'm playing at the PT. Whatever Spike says is best. Force of Negation with Subtlety. That kind of makes sense. Especially if you're all in on the Ether Vial. Hey, Kurt Bros. Welcome back. That sucks. What happened exactly? How did you lose your account? Want me to concede if I'm gonna 5-0? I don't know. Let's see. I want to just get Necro going. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like, seems like kind of abuse too, because I'm not really trying to hide stuff. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of different decks getting a bunch of 5-0s. I don't know, it seems so silly to scoop when I'm literally streaming the league and streaming the deck. And I don't even think the deck's like that great or anything. Villains. Just draw 16. Alright, let's see. Don't want to just double march. They're gonna get Zvillain and play next turn anyways. No, I should probably save the march. Just march and push. March, I'm gonna push. On another march, on a land. There's just double Bowmaster maybe is good. And then Maybe tutor just in case. I don't know in case of what, but. Discard step. Big swamps. It's super weird. We just tried to log on one day and couldn't. It said we were permanently banned, so we did the appeal thing. Wow. Maybe your brother's not telling you something. Let's cast Bowmaster. Appreciate the resub anyways. Bowmaster or Profane Tutor? Probably Bowmaster. Okay. How nuts do I want to go here? I mean, Svellen's not even that great against double Bowmaster, right? Maybe not too crazy, maybe like 6. What can they even have? Bowman. It's not how it works. They can't counter with Sidebinder anymore. Oh, they're letting me discard. I see how it is. I don't know, man. Just keep the discard spells. Might be a good play by them, to be fair. It's Valen's Flare. Not bad. Just Shelly, right? Easy clap. First trophy. That is Mingu. A little screenshot.